All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're going to get first and foremost, we'll give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakodash.
All right, we want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles. All right, in New York. All right, GMS who rule well, teach well. Man, great example to Israel, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessing. Salutations to the Akim on the four wind, pushing their troop and sincerely, that great song. All right, hey, we come once again with another lesson, man. All right, through the power and spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, and the title of the lesson is Honor Thy Mother and Father. All right, just personally, you know, me during this weekend, you know, I had time to spend with my father, and it's like a time like never before, you know, because growing up, he went in my life. You know what I'm saying? As a father, being certain, you know, certain men's life, they always, you know, certain men grow up with their father, certain men don't.
Yeah.
But us growing up in a westernization, that if we were not taught to love our father, you know, we was taught to love our mother. But it ain't nothing wrong loving your mother, but you know, it's something not, you know, loving your father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because your father is who you are. You know, so you gotta love you. Why the scriptures say honor thy mother and father, but this society only teach you to love your mother, hate your father. You know, that was the so-called white man. You know, like really put it on our spirit to do. You know, ever since we were little. You know, fuck your father.
Yeah.
You know, your mama take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But no, when you get in the truth, all right, that vibration is of your mother and father, but mainly your father because your kinfolks on your father's side who your real family is, not on your mother's side, man. You know, because what numbers 1 and 19 and 20 say? They separated the children according to their fathers, man. But not to rat. Me spending time with my father, I'm like, damn, all these years, like I really didn't like him. I hated him. You know what I'm saying? But now since I got the truth and I understand shit, it wasn't just of my dad. My mama had something to do with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it a totally different way. And I'm like, damn, the scriptures that don't lie, man. You know, and I'm reading Ecclesiastes to Rock 3. I'm like, damn, the scriptures do not lie. You know, so mainly that's why this lesson coming out, man. Honor thy mother and father. Because, hey, the scripture's real, man. You know, but furthermore, we're going to get into it and lay the law down. I hope you brother edified, man. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Ecclesiasticus Sirach 3 and 1. It says, hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe.
Right. See, the Lord said that ye may be safe. All right, because if you disrespect your mom and your dad, they say what? You ain't gonna live long, man. Yeah. Your days are shortened, man. All right, if you disrespect your mom and dad, man, your days gonna be shortened, man. All right, so that's why I said that, but you can be safe.
Yep. I remember when I was growing up, it's like,
go ahead.
My mom used to say, disobedient child live half his days.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, I knew a dude like that too. Yep. His name was Lil Jack. The boy died in the 9th grade. You know, but he's a class clown. He like do all this shit. Like he give a fuck about his mama. You know what I'm saying? The boy died in 9th grade, man.
Yeah.
You know, his life went long.
Yeah.
He was disrespectful. You know, he was just cared about himself.
Yeah.
You know, but I ain't just thinking that at the time, but I saw it. But now I'm in the truth. Everything's spiritual, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead, Al.
It says, for the Lord have given the father honor over the children, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons.
That's right, man. The Lord set this up like that, man. Go ahead.
Hey, that let you know too, man, that the women supposed to be taking care of the children too at a certain point in time.
Right, at a certain age.
At a certain age, till that child is 12, man. You know, the women's supposed to be raising them. But it says, whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins.
Right.
And he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure.
That's right, man. Because this blessings come with that, man. You know, because you got to think about it. But this for the newcomers, already decide, you know, like the spirit dealing with you, you're trying to come into the truth. This is something that you consider. Because once you start really believing in Yahweh Shema Shai, your family gonna come against you, man. You know, your mother ain't gonna like what you do. Your father ain't gonna like what you do. Your brothers and sisters ain't gonna like what you do. So this is what you can consider, man. You know, you gotta know that, like, man, my family gonna come against me. How can I not go off? You know, because you're gonna then not cuss their ass out, man. Because I went through the same thing. You know, but how can you stop, prevent yourself from going off? You know, just the scriptures, man.
I got a quick.
Go ahead.
Scripture. This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Right.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Right. So that's the way you can get around it. You gotta be wise, man, because your folks don't understand these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High open your spirit up, allow your spirit to resonate with it and to see. You know, we only 144,000, 1/3 of our people can get the truth, man. You know, they really can see the kingdom of heaven. You know, not everybody can do that. So that's why you gotta be wise as a serpent, and you also gotta be humble, man. You know, yeah, my mama like, I don't like what you doing. You know, you be around the brothers too long, you do this and that, but you gotta understand that what the scriptures say, not what she say. But you still can't disrespect her at the same time. Go ahead.
Hey, if I can say this too, bro, you know, Yahweh Shah went through that with his family too.
Yep,
the same way.
Right.
Because our family is not going to look at us as men of the Lord, man. They're going to look at you as, you know, that's just Jake, or that's just, you know, Tom or whatever. That's my son. Right. You always going to be my son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
they
right.
ain't looking at you as a prophet or a man of the Lord. They just looking at you as, you know, as their child.
So, that's right. My mama always tell me that you gonna always be my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a quick question. You got one?
Go ahead.
This Matthew 10:37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Right.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Right. That love going to what? Love less, man.
Yeah.
So we put the scriptures, we put the brotherhood, and how about Shema Shop on anything, man.
Yeah.
You know, but they don't say disrespect your mama, disrespect your father, all right, disrespect your brother. No, you got to be wise, man.
God.
You know, you still got to keep the same order.
Yeah.
But it's a way how you handle everything. That's why these scriptures in place, man. Because this whole Bible teaches you how to handle things, man. All right, left to right, up and down, all around, man. You know. What you finna say, Al?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, cause I came into this thing like during when I was in high school, you know, so I struggled with that, you know, especially first coming into this thing, cause I wanted to pull out scriptures and you know, cut my parents and my family members with the scriptures, you know, to tell them off. But that's not how you go about things. You gotta respectfully say, hey, this is my faith. This is what I believe in. This comes first before anything, you know, not just y'all, but also friends at my school and stuff. But, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, you know, just try to be as respectful as you can, but be as stern as you can. Just like Yahweh Shai said, didn't you know that I'd be about my Father's business? Like, this is my Father's business. This is very important to me.
Right, brother.
You know, like parents, I loved y'all, but y'all can't come in between my faith.
That's right.
Come on up. Come on.
And you know, let them know, like I'm not, you know, out here like getting in fights with people. You know, I'm just standing up for what I believe in. You know?
Go ahead.
Let's see. I think I was on verse 4. I'm gonna read it again though. It says, "And he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure. Whoso honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard.
That's right.
He that honoreth his father shall have a long life,
Yeah.
and he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother."
That's right, man. And that's true. You can see that.
Yeah.
You know, about us, about like certain men in the truth, like we fathers, man. We have kids. And it's a blessing to your child being obedient to you, man, that listen to you. You know, you like want to do certain things for him, you know?
Yeah.
But you just got a hard-headed child. You don't want to do shit for him, but tear his ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then you think back too, like the Lord can judge you with them children. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people say that in the world, like, man, I'm just getting it back from when I was younger. You know,
times two.
Yeah, times two. You get that child, he a demon. He worse than what
than
you
was.
He worse than what you was,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, brother. All right. Get that Ephesians.
This is Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment which promised.
Yeah. See, the Lord had already set that up. Ain't no disrespecting your mom and dad, man. You know, but this the truth, man. You know, you had to get that established also, man. Hey, we about our father and our big brother business, man.
That's right.
All right, this word come first. You know, but that don't mean I'm finna disrespect you, man. So you newcomers that's coming to the faith, don't be disrespecting your mom and dad. Just let them know. Well, mom, this required of us. You know, once we get into the truth, you know, this is what we have to do.
Yeah.
I'll be home, but you know, I'll be home at a decent time. I let the brothers know. But at the same time, I had to do the work. You know?
It said that it may be read with thee, and that mayst live long on the earth.
That's right. Because your days are shortened when you're disrespecting your parents. The Lord don't play that, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot more like you're disrespecting the Lord, man. You know? Go ahead with yours, Doc.
Alright, this is Exodus chapter 20, verse
19,
12.
19.
Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land,
Right. Somebody looked that word of honor, too.
which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee.
Come on. Look the word of honor in the blue letter.
The blue letter.
Yeah. Brother got it.
Oh, you got it.
20 and 12.
Alright, this is the word honor according to the blue letter. The Hebrew word is kabod. Alright, it means to be heavy, be weighty, be grievous, be hard, be rich, be honorable, be glorious, be burdensome, be honored.
Yeah.
Let's see. To be made honorable, be honored. Yeah, that's basically it. To honor oneself.
Come on. Strong definition. That's a strong definition like that.
Or in a good sense.
Right. See? To be in a good sense, heavy, the saying to the senses abounding, and remove grievous afflicting, boast, be chargeable, be dim, glorified, be
You
make glorious, you know, great, big grievousness, hardened, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, honor thy mother and father, man. You know? Because good things come from that.
Yeah.
You know? Alright. Go ahead, brother. Timothy 3,
Alright.
7.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's required of us to have a good report of family members, friends, classmates, co-workers, whatever, any other people that you have in your life that aren't in this truth. You're supposed to be like at peace with them. You know, make sure that you're cool with them. So whatever happens, you know, whether they come and walk by you, you know, people in the world walk by camp or whatever, and they see you, they still know you from the world, and you know they're cool with you. They might ask you, you know, come to think about it, I've had a lot of people that I know in the world like see me at camp, like more than I can count on these two hands, man. I've had a coach, a few classmates, people from my middle school, you know, and they text me, but you know we just leave it at that. Like they ask me what it's about, I tell them what it's about. They don't get with it. All right, it's cool. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, break like cast pearls unto swine. Once I see that they're not getting it, I'll leave it at that. You know, let them go. They're not for this thing. You know, I'll still see them at school or whatever, or around. You know, I'll hang out with them. You know, chop it up a little bit, and then you know. But as far as like me hanging out with them and trying to get to know them and stuff like that, no.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get to know Yahushua through these brothers. Because they know this truth. But, you know, just be at good rapport with people without this truth. You know?
Yeah. Be in peace with all men.
You know? Yeah, if it's possible.
Yeah.
You know?
Agree with thy adversary quickly.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, Al.
It's Matthew 19:19. Honor that father and that mother, and thou shalt love that neighbor is that self.
Go ahead, Al. You say what?
Matthew 19:19. Honor that father and that mother, and thou shalt love that neighbor as thyself.
Right. That's right, man. Go ahead.
The young man said unto him, all these things have kept from my youth up. What lack I yet?
Yeah, but it's basically like, you know, you train a child up the way it should go, man.
Okay,
You know, so, but that's the thing that we want taught like this in America, man.
Yeah.
You know, we want taught how to be respectful, even though certain like, you know, the old generation, we had grandma, big mama, she taught you better respect.
Mm-hmm.
But as it trickled on down, people stopped teaching them respect.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you know, your next door neighbor can tear your ass up when you do wrong.
Yep.
But not no more. That motherfucker like, you better not put your hand on my child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we done got to that point.
Yeah.
You know, but at first, man, anybody can tear your ass up and your mama gonna be like, that's good for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the way that Esau pushed the society, man.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It's not right no more, man.
Yeah, Esau took the man out of the home and made it more of a woman's society.
That's
where
right.
he elevated the woman, and it just went downhill from there.
Downhill.
Because it get, you know what I'm saying, these young Jakes, man, they don't have, like you were saying, they don't have no respect
Yeah.
for their fathers, man. You barely even know them.
Yeah.
Like they in that Tupac spirit, you know what I'm saying? Dear mama.
Yeah.
my
Daddy
love for
wasn't
the
there.
daddy because the cow wasn't there.
Yeah, right,
you know,
right.
come
Now
on,
knowing
man.
your mama and papa ran his ass off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
you know what happened, man, with your mom and dad.
Yep.
But look what you going through
Yeah,
with your baby moms. You know?
that's right.
And how your son gonna look at you.
Exactly.
But
Same
it's
way.
just how the spirit be dealing. You know, when you get grown, you look at things differently, man.
Come on.
You know, 'cause I know. Me and my brother personally, like, man, we gonna jump my daddy when we see him. We gonna jump that nigga. But look what happened.
Mhm.
You know, the Lord blessed me to find the truth, and I'm gonna let my brother know, like, nah, it wasn't daddy's fault.
Yeah, you can't
You
do
just
it.
can't blame daddy for this,
Yeah.
man. You know, it's just how the Lord set it up. We dealing with curses here, man.
Come on.
We was
That's
cursed.
right. We're dealing with curses.
You
That's
know
right,
what
bro.
I'm saying? And the curses said that, man.
Yep.
You gonna have a child, but you ain't gonna be able to enjoy him, man.
Come on.
Them the curses. You know, if brother could get there, Deuteronomy 28 and I think
Divided households is all throughout the curses. You know,
Deuteronomy
your
28
wife being
and,
brought away to a different plantation, or
32,
your
47.
mother, your brothers, you know, splitting apart. You shall never see him
You got
again.
a son and daughter.
Those are still hitting
That's what it was.
Jake today.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
hard,
yeah.
because
But that's
ever
what
since
going
Facebook
Yeah.
came out, divorce rates
Yeah, see,
have been
that
at
shit
an
out Georgia,
all-time
but
high
that shit going to
because
captivity.
Facebook has
With
been
the
getting
tornado, that
old
shit,
couples
Georgia.
reunited
Yeah.
and causing family members to split, you know, divorces, because you know they see their high school honey on Facebook. Back in the day, they get in touch with them, and then Jake, you know, goes and hangs out with them, and then you know, his wife finds out, and then it's a divorce, right? that screws up a lot of Jakes, man, because then Jakes think that their father was a lying cheater, backstabber, and didn't respect the family because that's all that the mother was telling him.
Yeah.
But the dad never has anything to any time to explain himself about. Yeah, me and her go way back. You know, we split up because of this. Me and mom split up because of this.
Right.
We were having some rough patches. You never get it from dad's perspective. You know?
Come on.
Go ahead,
Deuteronomy 28:41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
Right, that's it. You know, and that's what we going through right now, the curses, man.
Curses.
You know, so you wonder why when Jake have kids, they only be with their baby mama a certain amount of months. And you know, at 99, they separated. Jake on child support. Shit, them the curses.
Right.
You know? So you just can't sit up here and blame dad and mom like that, man. These the curses.
Right.
That's why the scripture always say what? Obey your mother and father. Honor thy mother and father, man. Through all things, show respect unto them, man.
Come.
No matter what.
Yup, you know, Esau got us working like slaves here, man.
Yeah.
You know, we labor day and night, man. We don't have time to enjoy our kids, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know?
Daddy had to work, man.
Right.
That's why, you know, the Temptation song?
Papa
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa, hey, you got still, Dad is out here to this day, still a Rolling Stone, man.
Yup.
You know, you can't blame Dad for that, man. You know, because it's all how Dad was raised, man.
Yup.
Yeah.
But this society don't push the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
If Dad was raised in the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, how about Shema Shah, hey, you'll have your father and your mother in the same house with you, man.
Come.
But it's not possible because America pushed the woman vibration.
Yeah.
Right.
The woman pushed the man out the house. All right, then when you push the man out the house, you force him to get it on his own. So once he get it on his own, just like your son, when he 17, 15 years old, he going out there hustling.
Yep.
What happened? Police get him.
Yep.
Now he locked up 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
who got him now? In the jail system, dude.
Yeah.
So most of the Jake is in jail,
Yup.
and you got the mother running the house.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now your child being raised up by a woman. You know, he not being raised up by a man.
Yup.
You know, now he a sucker, he a crybaby.
Yeah.
You know what
Feminine.
I'm saying? He
Feminine.
feminine.
Yeah.
He
Emotional.
Emotional.
You know what I'm
yup.
saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no discipline in the
Ain't no
household.
discipline.
Ain't no
He
discipline.
ain't got that
man.
male figure to show him or what truly
Hey.
how to be raised,
Hey,
man.
let me get this because you had just spoken. You quoted it earlier, but it's a perfect time to bring it out. This
Wow.
Proverbs 22:6. It said, "Train up a child the way he should go,
Right.
and when he is old, he will not depart from
Right.
it." That's
See?
why you need your father there, man,
Yeah.
to get trained up the right way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You need the mother and the father. Not saying you don't need the mother. I'm just saying you need both of them in the household to train them up right the way it
Right.
should go. So you'll know how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know your mama raised you about like I want to say about 7 or 8. After that, once you start walking and thinking on your own, hey, you need that father figure.
Yeah.
You know, by 7 or 8 years old, then you get your father. Ah, yeah, you gonna be right.
You're right, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gonna
That's
be right because your father like, yeah, don't do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can think and act on your own. You know what you're doing about
Yeah.
7, 8 years old.
Yup.
You know, so you need that father figure in the house, man.
Come.
That's right.
You know, what's Proverbs?
All right.
29.
This
Yeah.
is Proverbs 15:20.
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
It says, "A wise son maketh a glad father,
Yeah.
but a foolish man despises his mother."
Right. See, that's a double scripture too, because a wise son, what?
A wise son maketh a glad father.
See, make it a glad father. That's through us
Yep.
and through Yahweh Shemal Shah.
Come.
You know, that's you know that's spiritual, man. You know, because you want your son to obey you, do all these things, you'll be happy. My son, listen to me. Whatever I tell my son to do, he do it. He just, you know, he obedient, he everything.
Mhm.
You gonna be glad.
That's
But
right.
that's how the Father feel too. That's how Yahweh feel.
Yeah.
When we out here doing the work of Yahweh Shemal Shah, that's the same way he feel. He glad, man.
Come.
Come, bro.
You know?
Yeah, it says, "But a foolish man despises his mother."
Right, and a foolish man do, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of Jake. Because they know that they can outdo their mom. They can outthink her. If it come down to them, now they grown, she try to whoop them, they'll take the belt. They'll take the
Yeah.
broom, break the motherfucker, or they just run away.
Yup.
Yeah.
And now she can do to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got certain Jake think like that, man. But besides trying to humble down and listen to their mom,
Yeah.
you know?
And I'll say this, man. A lot of kids and teenagers growing up, you know, you think that your parents don't understand you or whatever. you know, because it's different for your particular situation. But a lot of times, your parents do know what you're going through, and they know exactly what kind of discipline you need, because they were a kid once.
Yeah.
You gotta always remember that.
Yeah.
That they've been a teenager, and they probably didn't know exactly what you're going through, but they probably had friends that went through this stuff that you did, and they know, man. They know through firsthand experience.
That's right.
And they probably thought the same thing you're thinking right now. Oh, it's different for me. You don't know what I'm going through. Yes, they do, man.
Yep.
Your parents know.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 29:17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Ye shall give delight unto thy soul.
Yep, correct that son, man. So don't hesitate to correct, you know. But that's the thing that the world don't push right now, man. You know, they don't push correction. They took the paddling out of school.
Yep.
They stopping you from whooping your child at the house.
Discipline, man.
You know, so they want your child to buck up. You know, for they can go to jail and they correct them now.
Yep.
You know, that's why this society is a must to go down, man.
Come on.
You know, Esau don't deserve to be in no power seat, man.
That's right.
You know. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. This Proverbs 19:26. He that wasted his father is chastened, away his mother is a son that causes shame and bring reproach.
Ooh.
Cease.
But that's how you gonna get for 2/3 of our people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they gonna be to my shame, man. You know. Go ahead.
Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the words of knowledge.
All right.
That ungodly witness scoring judgment in the mouth of the wicked devour iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools.
Right. Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen. You know, but Lord, it's a blessing that the Lord always had men set up that were gonna hearken. You know, he have what he say. He have 7,000 has not bowed to the knees by all, man.
Yep.
So the Lord always had a cluster of grapes, man. That was gonna be obedience, man. You know, they were gonna do the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, and it's gonna be respectful. You know, all around the board, man. But 2/3 of our people, that's what it's explaining, man. They ain't got no respect, no remorse. You know, that's why it's a must. They get caught up in whatever the Lord got for them, man. You know, but we're gonna end it on this one right here. Oh, you get that Peter's, that 1 Peter 5:5.
Bring that out now.
No, I'm gonna bring this out. This Ecclesiastes back in Sirach 3:7. He that feared the Lord will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents, as to his master. Get that word master too in the you know, it said, he that feared the Lord will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents as to his master. You know?
There's no blue letter for them.
That's a lot.
There's no blue letter.
I didn't show them. Like, but damn. It's
Etymology?
huh?
You want to go to Anamon?
Yeah, that's mine online. Yeah, but I know it's master up in Old Testament, but it's go back to teacher, really. That's what master mean. Master mean teacher. You know, and who is our teacher, man? All right? Starting with Apostle Tahar, man, great millstone. And all the rest of the elders trickle on down to the least one in the camp.
Yep.
Go ahead, bring it out.
Yeah, this master in the Antamon online, it says, a man having control or authority, a teacher or a tutor.
See?
Yep.
See? So your master, that's why Esau was able to get get Jake back in slavery.
Yep.
Obey your master. He got the Bible in one hand, he got the whip in the other hand.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But we not knowing what master mean, man.
Yeah.
All right, master mean teacher,
Yeah,
man.
that's how you have to look up words.
Exactly, bro.
Read that first part again.
It says, master, it says, a man having control or authority.
Right, so that would be like a father figure.
Exactly.
It may not be your biological father, but it is a
Spiritual.
role model in your life that it may have been your uncle or a coach or a cousin or your older brother that was that father figure, you know, that had control and authority to raise you up.
Right.
You know, you should still honor, you know, your master, your father figure.
Yeah.
Right, brother.
Like for me, my stepfather, you know, hey, he was who was there for me, man. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, and I've never had a stepfather, but I've had friends that did, and I know that shit will be tough to honor them sometimes because
Yeah.
they're not your real dad. You know,
Yeah.
and it's easy to disrespect them, man.
Yeah.
But to honor them, that's a good thing to
Yeah.
do.
It's right. It's right, brother.
Bring it up.
Alright. Yeah, bring it out, alright.
This 1 Peter 5:5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elders. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another,
Me?
and be clothed with humility.
Exactly.
For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
That's right.
Hey,
See?
that it said submit yourselves one to another, because you know when you're your dad, you know, he's putting time and effort into raising you to be a great man.
Yeah.
You know, he's humbling himself into trying to raise you up, just like the elders are doing. You know, they're putting in work. They're submitting themselves to us. You know, it may not seem like it, but they really are, man, because that shows that they really care about the body of Yahushua.
You're right.
You know,
It's all about the elect, man.
Because they feeding the sheep.
That's
you
right.
know?
What the Lord said, you love me, feed my sheep, man.
God.
You know? So, hey, with that, man, I'll be brother edified. Once again, we'll give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash.
I'll say double honor to the elder, apostle, great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four winds, putting the truth and sincerely, their great songs. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba.
Baba.
Come.